Hey guys, good morning and happy fall. It is like a chilly 50 degrees. I am out here in the garden and I'm just looking at some of the plants I have. And this is one of those, the mop head hydrangea. It's the big, huge one, big leaf. So these guys, I believe I have the old variety which blooms on old wood, not new wood. So this plant over here, I didn't get any bloom this year for it because it was a small one that I propagated, and the shoots are all new. So as you can see, it's not hardy wood. So this would be considered new wood right here. See how it's colored and it's not woody. So the old woody parts is down below where it actually looks woody. Hence the blooms on old wood and not new wood, which is new growth. But we're approaching, this is fall, November, it's mid-November. It's almost mid-November actually. And as you can see, the buds are actually starting to open up. And honestly, you don't want that to happen because I'm approaching winter time and the frost and the cold is going to kill the bud. And then I'm going to lose the flower for the next spring season. See, you can see they're not meant to open up like this. Oh, sorry, that leaf is right in the way. See how they're opening up right there? Like they're expecting us to have springtime, and it's not springtime. See right there, look at that one. So that's going to be my new flower for the next year. All of these down here, and they're opening up, and they're not supposed to because this frost is going to come and kill them all since they're opening. You can see the plant itself is doing really well. The leaves are starting to turn. Eventually they're going to all drop. But again, I'm going to move out of this house, and I don't know, this might be one of them that I'm going to dig up and take with me. I want a couple hydrangea with me, the older varieties. But honestly, if you're thinking about buying the mop head or big leaf hydrangea, can I just recommend that you buy the newer versions which have flower on old and new stems. So that way, if the frost does come, and if they get your the first bud, then at least you'll still have some more flower coming in the new growth. So the new variety, of course, has the flowers on new growth and the old growth, whereas the older one only has it in the older growth down below. And as you can see, they're not supposed to open, but they're opening up already. And we have had a couple of days where it's been in the 70s, even though at night times it's been in the 40s. But we haven't reached our frost yet and the coldest parts of the winter time. So I'm pretty sure all of them are going to shrivel up and die off. And then I'm going to left with just the leaves. But it's so sad, but all of them look like that, and there's really not any way to prevent it because where we garden, we garden in zone 8A, or I garden in zone 8A, and we don't get the extreme cold and we don't get frost until way later. And so all of my buds, even this one over here, see this one, at least it's still in its bud state. Can you see that? Let me see. But the other ones are definitely way more open. Sorry. Right there. Okay, let me see. So these guys are still in the budding stages, but you can see they're popping out. I mean, you're not supposed to pop out yet. You're supposed to stay dormant until springtime. Look at those ones right there. And let's see. Are there more over here? Like, here's a good one. See those guys? Those are all new buds for next year's flower because they're on the old wood, but they're coming out already. So that means I'm going to lose quite a bit. Look at all these ones. These ones actually already popped out. Look, these are all new growth. See? All of these are all new buds that have sprouted and grew. And this is the plant. So This weather is playing tricks on all of my hydrangea. So wanted to let you know, we got an offer yesterday in on our house. And if we take the offer, which it's a really good offer, it's our first one, and everybody's like, don't take your first offer. But it actually is a really good offer over the asking price. And on top of that, there is a deadline. We have to give them an answer by today at 5 o'clock. And our open house is today from noon till 3. And honestly, you don't want to take your first offer, but it's a really good offer. And we're afraid that if we let it go, we may not get another offer. But they want us to move out by the 3rd of December, which we were hoping to stay at least until mid-December, because we don't get our other property until like November 22nd. At least we're going to sign. The closing is scheduled to be signed on the 22nd of November. So that literally gives us no time to go to our property, clear it. Hopefully everything goes smoothly with the closing and there's no hiccup, so we can actually get the property. And then we're going to have to come in, clear a pathway so we can get the RV in there and get a container put down so I can start bringing all of my plants and all of our furniture and all of our possessions and livelihood into the new place so the owners can come and take possession. So they're in the same predicament as we are, to where their house was sold and they have nowhere to go. At least we have somewhere to go, but they don't have anywhere to go, and so they need possession of our house by the 3rd of December. And we want just a little bit more time so we can get ourselves situated, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get that time. So I don't know. Okay, as long as I can get all of my plants moved in and situated, I think I'll be happy, but we shall see. So anyways, that is it, you guys. I hope you're having a great day. Just want to show you, a lot of you in the same region as me might have the same issue where your hydrangea is, the buds are starting to come out, thinking it's gonna get warmer because the daytimes is in the 70s still. It may not be. I do want to show you real quickly the pomegranate trees that I dug up and put in the container. Look at them. This one looks so sad. There's not even a single leaf on it. So I'm kind of nervous and scared that I might have lost it. But this one over here is still doing good. This one here and this one here. At least this one still has a couple of leaves on it. But I actually did like a check on it. Where is it? Right here, where I did a little scratch. Here. I did a lightly scratch of the stem, and it still shows green. See right there? So the stem is still green. It hasn't browned up and had the dye back. So I think it's still good. It's just overwinterizing itself and doing its thing, which I'm really happy about. Everything, as you can see though, is starting to take its toll with this little bit of cold, except for the hydrangea. I don't know why they're blooming. Everything else is like lulling. Is that a word, lulling? Everybody else is starting to hibernate and go into their winter mode, except for my hydrangea. This panicle hydrangea is still blooming for me. And this is the one I dug up and it wilted, and then it came back and then it wilted. But as you can see, it's doing pretty good, so I'm just letting it do its thing. Honestly though, I should probably just cut this off and let it preserve its energy and do its root thing, as opposed to continue pushing these out. But it's so pretty, I didn't have the heart to cut it back hard. But everything else looks good, you guys. I'm super excited, so I hope everything will last through this winter and that I can plant everything, and I'm going to show you guys the garden. I hope everything will look good and nice. So yeah, I'm really excited. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a blessed weekend, everybody. Bye.